Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to another episode, another week of our live day trading pre-market analysis morning show on here, where we teach you how to make money trading options. We say greetings to Mr. Joe in the live chat, Miss Festus, Mr. JD Snog, and whomever else is catching the playback or the live version. All right, it's currently 6:01, folks, Pacific time, 9:01 Eastern time. Let's go ahead and dive in. So what we do here, we spend the time taking a top view of the US equity market through the eyes of its ETF. So as the French will say, à tout seigneur tout honneur, we are not going to start with SPY, we are going to start with QQQ. The daily charts, I have question of the type, if you are a beginner, hey, Telex, how do I know when to look at a daily chart or weekly chart of the like? Well, when we are doing analysis, right, when the market is closed, to get a general view on the stock, that's where you look at the daily, you look at the monthly, maybe no, weekly, really, daily and weekly, monthly from some time to time, just to get a trend. Like here's QQQ. We close on Friday with this no direction candle on here. It's definitely kind of was beginning to be bullish if it was to fully close, let's say at the high there, 336, but no, it could not hold that. So hence, it's facing a rejection at the EMA 8 and 20. The EMA 8 is the yellow line on here. If you are new with us on here, and this you're a beginner trader, this is what we do here. We teach you how to go about acquiring this knowledge and to be able to make money trading option on QQQ. The option on QQQ, we love them now, because guess what? Today's Monday, so we have an opportunity on here to trade on expiration day. The same strategy as we use on SPY, really, of one of two, right? So that's something. So the levels on here, 332.94. Well, if this is a rejection, the previous 3 days, last week, we can see three candles that went all the way to 328. So definitely, looking at options on here on QQQ, where are the 230, the 330, for instance? So the 330, which is nice 3 points away or thereabout. That's actually, that will not be bad. They are going for, well, we can not tell you what they're going for as of now, because the last price that we had was last Friday, right at the close. So let's quickly here. I think they were going for 30 cents. They're going to be much cheaper than that. So the close, what was the closing price here? 30 cents. Yeah, they will be much cheaper than that. How much cheaper? Because Theta Decay took over. The stock is down 1.3 point or thereabout, but this could be actually a good strategy on here to start with a Ganser trade here on QQQ. So we set it up 3 points up, so 330 or 329, 328, 329, 330, and then on the upside, 3 points up will be starting, let's say, 337, 338 thereabouts. So it's Monday. They will have to expire today. So that could be a beginning of a nice week on here trading QQQ, making money. I still need to make the video from last week work for us on Tuesday of last week, after we discovered that QQQ now has daily expiring option. We were able to take advantage of that on there. So that strategy, I need to fully explain it to the masses. SPY, on the other hand, where SPY on the other hand could not be more bullish, folks. All-time high 422.82. We close on Friday, and here it is starting pretty much flat. But here's the thing: from a technical point of view, there is no room above the upper Bollinger. The upper Bollinger on SPY on the daily charts are trading at 421.72. So how does this usually resolve itself? Either the price come down, or the stock can maintain its price, wait for time. So in this case, or sometimes they're trying to push higher. Like here, you see the stock trying to go higher here on the upper Bollinger Band, but tiny candle, meaning very little opportunity to make money on those during that time here. So hence, definitely our preference this week, just like last week. Yeah, we said now that QQQ has expiration Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. We are going to trade QQQ more than you will use to trade SPY. So meaning that whatever we used to do on SPY on there, we are going to transfer that on QQQ, especially this week. Why? Especially this week because for the traders, our traders who are subscribed to our trade alerts, I'm hoping that when you get your trade alert, you are taking the time to look at what type of stock are on that list. Meaning, if we see stock of different sectors, I believe the Qs, they are usually represented under a great deal. But when I see the likes of, let me go here and take a look. I believe both Apple and Microsoft, they are prominent member of that trade alert list. So that's all I need to know. So I'm expecting move on QQQ and particularly on those two stocks this week. So again, we know how, or if you don't, we have a video on how to trade a successful trade alert. So it should not be catching you by surprise. All right, so that's QQQ, that's SPY. How about IWM and XOP? Those are the four ETF, because there are traders who really like trading ETF. So here's what IWM did on Friday, from 226.66 to 225. I mean, 3 points, not that much, but close above exponential moving average 8 and 20. The yellow line EMA 8, as you know, give us the direction. It's flat kind of, but just an inflection point. And this morning here, where is it starting? Is it starting below? Yeah, it's starting below at 225. I mean, to be honest, IWM, I mean, we had 1 week here, the last week of April thereabouts, where it rallied from 216 all the way to 230 in a matter of 6 days, but came back down. So it has just been oscillating between the lower Bollinger here and the upper Bollinger. I mean, after a huge consolidation that lasted from April 1st all the way to that April. So it took 3 weeks, going nowhere, doing not much. Then it rallied and then came back down here since the very end of April all the way to May the 6th, which was this past Thursday. This is not sure where it's going to go, but definitely, I mean, that trade here, because each and every day you see these red candles, that's opportunity to make money on the put, assuming you want to get dirty. We have to put that joke in there, right? So that's IWM. Very quickly on here, look at XOP. XOP, where's XOP starting this morning? XOP starting the week, I think bullishly. This is all the gas and exploration stock. So we have shared with you the type of stock that we like to use when this ETF is moving. Oxy, Halliburton, HAL. Who else? You can use XOM, CVX, yeah, or not so CVS. So much CVS. It was a stock last week that we took as a gangster trade on Tuesday and paid handsomely. Yeah, I'll please, if you made money on CVS last week, could you please share a post inside of the winner section? I remember the 83 calls at least, and the 85 calls were the one given on Tuesday. And as of I think was it the 5th? Yeah, or as of the 5th, the 83 call were paying over 600%. But the stock continued going up, as you can see on this chart, right? So even the 85 call ended up to the money. So I can just, you can guess how much was the payout of the 83 calls. They were at least $2, because that's a rule of thumb, right? So if a contract at expiration, it's $2 $N into the money, the cost of those options, that the premium will be at least $N. That's a rule of thumb on there. So 83 calls, the stock trading at 85 on Friday. At least those options were worth $2. From how much did we pay them by? Less than 10 cents. All right, so that's how we make money here with the successful trade strategy. So today, what do we have in mind? What's moving on here for that? Quickly, let's go to Finviz. So this morning, our usual filter showing optionable stocks above $20, just because, I mean, if depending on what type of stock you want to trade, you will just change that accordingly, right? We showed you in video, we pre-recorded videos on this very channel, how to use Finviz for squeeze, how to use Finviz for penny stock. So that's not new to you. So here's the overall market this morning. If I toggle here on the percentage change, I'll find that that's Novavax. It's in healthcare biotech stock there. It's trending down minus 7%. Pinduoduo is trending down 5%. For the love of me, this has been a very, very difficult stock to trade. I kid you not. So look at the chart here, folks. Yeah. So now this stock is trying. The one I want to bring your attention is the size of the candle. Look, it recently over April all the way to April. So it did like a reverse U, another reverse U, but the size of those candles, you cannot trade them. I don't care. Even if you have monthly contracts on there, I guarantee you those are bound to lose money, let alone the weekly. So I've been just staying away from PDD recently, just because it really that suck. And stock typically has been going down for the most part, but let's say a very prominent investor who has very much, I mean, I'm talking about ARK, yeah, they have been buying this stock greatly. So I don't know. It's trading below 140 there, that which has been resistance for the longest of time. The previous low here was like 121. If it breaks it today, typically here's what I've seen recently, right? That's this stock PDD will start like bearishly like it is here, and then within, let's say, 30 minutes to an hour, you see it snap right back. So there's an opportunity here, folks. Yeah, I mean it here. I didn't initially early. I didn't pay attention to this because I was like, oh, Pinduoduo is doing whatever, but it's down minus 5.82%. Guess what? Is there a bad news? I'm not recalling that it had earning today. Is earning? No, that's saying that earnings are 10 days, 10 days before earnings. So yeah, gangster material. This is gangster material, folks. Yeah. So try to what's the ATR on this thing? So let's find the ATR on Pinduoduo, because this is one of those. This is how we can go pass an opportunity here. So Pinduoduo, it's ATR. $8 over the last 50 days. What if I go and ask for the ATR over the last 14 days? It doesn't matter, because this thing has just been trading very, very erratically. So $6 thereabout. All right, $6. So 110, 115 put on the put side, or 140, 145 on the call side. Definitely. I'm going to create something on here. I didn't prepare for this, but now that I'm seeing it live, I saw it was down like minus 1%, whatever, but something is making this move, and I don't want to miss it. If, let's say, they do what they have been doing, start down here, and then they go buy it, and then they return at so that's Pinduoduo there. So other stock that are moving, CVS definitely is to be watched, right? Because folks, where does this stock go now? It's at the upper Bollinger Band is at 83.56. The stock closed at 85.12. Normally, again, this is a good illustration of a stock that's super strong, because it has been able to trade for 1, 2, 3, 4 days, much higher than the upper Bollinger Band. Typically, again, this could prove us wrong. We can expect the stock to cool back here from a technical perspective, and that number, the first natural support here, is pointing at the EMA 8, the yellow line at 79.76. I'm not saying it's happened today, but definitely it's worth considering setting up a trade on here for this pullback. If not, well, let's then this is where we go to the weekly chart, right? So let's go to look at the weekly chart here. So I've seen, we have a tendency to see this big candle on the weekly chart, and then followed by, unfortunately, not so big the next week. But let's say this one, for instance. But I mean, if you're gonna take this thing 3 weeks to go to come test the EMA 8, that's not gonna be tradable. But keep an eye on CVS. Definitely, it will tell us what to do on here, because it's trying to do something it has not done in a long time. We have not traded at this level since October 24, 2016, folks. Yeah, this used to be $150 stock. Yeah, if finally Wall Street, they have changed their mind on this stock. Oh, $100, it's in near future, but I think it's just a little bit too hot as of now. To be able, but we can start building that position. Was it the 95 call that we recommended last last Wednesday or last Tuesday? They were going for 1 cent bid, 2 cents ask. room. If you were in our Discord room, you remember that. Okay, so enough on CVS. On here, let's say what other stock that's I'm seeing movement. So we talked about PDD, please. That's a gapper. QQQ, obviously. The other two stocks that have just been taking no wahala or whatsoever. You know how we love the no wahala trade on here. By the way, if you were with us this past week, did you how did your no wahala Friday trade turn out? Here's X. Yeah. Let me check on here just to make sure that I gave you the proper information. I believe somebody provided the no wahala trade this past Thursday. Yeah, that's how we trade them. X, we were trading the 26.5 calls and the 25 puts. So this is how the 26.5 calls they traded. So this is weekly. So we want to go to daily. So we closed Thursday at 25, let's say 26. So we had the 26.5. The stock went all the way to 27.87. Big payout. So, and the stock is gapping this morning. So the stock here, we have talked about this recently. It has been trying to gap, right? So here's the pattern here on X, yeah? Since, let's say, 2021. It tried to break out, fail, then it retreats all the way below the EMAs. The EMA, let's say the green line, yeah? So now here's another attempt. So folks, what can we expect? We can expect that if this attempt fails, this week we could be trading this stick at $24. That's $4 from where it is right now. So this is the type of trade, how to make money trading option. The stock is doing something that is trying to do something that it hasn't done in a while. So a breakout here on X will take this stock, let's say, here's the previous resistance here, 31. But I like the downside rather, if you ask me. Yeah. If you ask me why, because I've done it before. The daily chart is pretty much the same pattern repeating itself. Go up, then cool off, come back down, cool off here. We cool off slightly here. But I mean, this cool off, my friend, there's a lot of money to be made here. So from 28 here, the daily EMA, it's at 25 something. So definitely I will be keeping an eye on here this week. As we're starting here, it's starting positively on here. The other similar stock, again, another Friday. Actually, our preferred Friday no wahala. If you have been with us on here, yes, we trade the same stock every week as a Friday no wahala. What's going on? FCX. This one on Thursday, where's the daily? So on Thursday, it closed at 42. We were trading it with the 43 call. And for our trouble, it went all the way to 44.50. Thank you. That's what the successful trader strategies they do for you. All right, so $44, almost $45. This thing is gapping 2.23% on here in pre-market. So where does that stand? That's an all-time high. Is it? Let me not make a bold statement. So yeah. This stock, folks, since, let's say, October, when did it break $12? For the longest of time. So you could have gotten this stock for $12 around August of last year. Now, it's menacing to go to $45. Very, very bullish run on here. I mean, it's not a straight up line, but, I mean, this is not bad at all. This is not bad at all. This is almost like a parabolic move here. Hence, for us, we have been taking advantage of these opportunities on here on this FCX. Other than that, I mean, this is already a lot of stock that I've given you, because if you have all of these stocks, so let's recap on here this morning. What are we looking for? So this is like our watch list, right? We created that video recently, how to create a watch list for each and every day. So you making your watch list, things that are moving in pre-market. So we give you more recently FCX on here, a continued momentum from Friday. Then PDD is gapping down. QQQ is gapping down, and we know that we are going to be tracking it with our option watch list through Apple, Microsoft, and whoever else is in our trade alerts. We said yes last week, if you remember, that we're very, very excited about the trade alerts. Did I say that in the Discord or something? So I'm expecting big moves, folks. Yeah. So let's see on here. So CVX, CVS, X, FCX, Pinduoduo, QQQ. Those are some of the highlights on here. There are other stocks that we like, or that I wish that are moving. The the social media stocks, the pins, snap of the world, they are starting on here on the wrong foot. I mean, the entire market is starting on the wrong foot a little bit on here. I see a lot of red. Netflix is red, Nvidia is red, DraftKings is red. Wow, that was a trade on late on Friday for us. So, but definitely we want to start with Pinduoduo on here, QQQ, as the main two, and then we keep an eye on the other one. Thank you, everybody. Today is Monday. Again, you don't have to put it all on the line on Monday, because option obviously they are the highest. Weekly options are the highest on Monday, and as time passes by, Tuesday and the like, we usually get opportunity for cheaper stock. I will be remiss if I did not talk about yesterday. There was a late exchange in our Discord room. So what are we looking forward to for the week for as far as earnings, because we are still in earnings season, right? So thanks to Mr. Ryan for posting once again that most anticipated earnings release this week. So tomorrow, come with us on here. Is that a teaser? We will be trading Jumia tomorrow in pre-market as a Gangster trade. Why? Because we have a quant analysis on it, and I believe Win is another stock. They have the earnings after the market close today, so tomorrow it's give us an opportunity to trade a Gangster trade on that as well. For the rest of the week, who are we looking forward to? Typically, I would have told you that Thursday morning, but I mean, I'm still gonna do it, because even though the stock has just been going nowhere, Thursday morning, Alibaba will be reporting their earning, but let me give you a hint. Yeah, the biggest trade actually could come on Friday. Will you be there with us? This is my invitation. Same time, same place. Until then, have a great trading session, everybody. Bye-bye.